Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So, in the last run, we managed to beat we beat the lamb as Isaac, and in this episode we're going to do a challenge run. Because this is the post-commentary, because this is the episode where all the audio got lost, because, whoopsie, Spyro's a bit of a dumbass, and, so there goes all of the audio. That was sucks. Also, why is the microphone on Audacity being stupid? Is it because of this? Is this the reason why it's being stupid? Because it might be a bit quiet now. But how about now? Oh yes, look at that. That boosted it all the way up. That is very perfect right there. So the seed for today is EPML 8VRQ, I think that was. I missed it, but it's alright. It's written down in the description below. It's always the top thing in the description if you want to play this challenge at home, although I don't know if challenges stack with seeds, but that's okay. So yes, the challenge, or we are going to be doing the challenge, Eternal Darkness. And, you know, I'm kind of glad that I'm re-recording this audio, because if you notice, there is, not only does Curse of Darkness give you Curse of the Night, but it also gives you Curse of the Unknown, so you can't see your health either. And through a lot of this, we were taking, you may notice on this room that I take quite a lot of stupid damage. So throughout this, like, challenge run, I was just saying, okay, 1 heart, 1 spirit heart, 2 hearts, 1 spirit heart, 3 spirit hearts, you know. I was more reiterating my health over and over again, just to make sure I knew where I was. We have to go through 6 floors with no like description of our health, or no indicator of what our health is, so you have to keep it all in memory. So at least with this one's a lot better to do post-commentary on, because I can sit down, I don't have to worry about my health, because, you know, we're already worried about the health, and thus we already did the challenge run. It's all fine, it's all dandy, so we can just sit back, relax, and then we can talk. Although what to talk about, I don't know, because my gosh, we had so many interruptions in the previous episode of today. Like everything, so many interruptions. It's like, hey, but look, all these interruptions. Oh shit, I don't know what do we do about all these interruptions? Well, I guess we tell people what the interruptions were about, because, you know, we could talk about the thing that Betsy was saying to me on the phone about him getting his tattoo and it being like Christmas, what do you want for Christmas? But it's like, that's already gone, because we had to talk about that to say, Spyro, why were you interrupted in the last one? Well, that's the reason why I was interrupted in the last one, because I got called by the phone, the postman arrived, he delivered Draga's Christmas present, which is an Intuos tablet, because Draga loves her drawing, and she's probably the only one that's going to get a Christmas present, if I'm going to be honest. Because, you know, it's like, nobody else needs a Christmas present. Like, there's no one I know that directly, I need it, I want it, and, you know, can you get me this? Because to me it's like, I'll buy you something if you want it, but what do you want? No, nothing. I don't want anything. Not me personally, but other people. It's like, I don't want anything. It's like, oh, okay, well, if you don't want anything, then you don't need it, so you don't need a Christmas present. You know, I might put £20 in a Christmas card for a couple of people, but in terms of an actual physical gift, so they don't need it. They don't need it. So A, they don't need it. B, they don't particularly want it, even though it's kind of the same thing. And C, I'm just a bit stingy, and Draga's the only one that kind of deserves it, to be honest. There's a few others that may deserve it, but, you know, it's like, who can I bring up that won't feel like a dick? I won't feel like a dick in saying this. Shit, I honestly don't know. I guess maybe, it's not like, we don't have to name names though, do we? Naming names, we don't really need to name names. It's more like, you know, some people have just been a bit of an asshole, and it's like, hey, been a bit of an asshole. So, why is this? I'm doing, okay, sorry, I'm doing other things as well, by the way, so don't worry about anything that I'm saying if I go off on a tangent. I'm like, why is this not doing this? It's alright, it's just because I am currently in the middle of also clearing a couple of messages up for when we upload this episode, because as we noticed in the previous episode, or you may notice this in a couple of episodes, that I have had to stop the recording midway through because it's been running out of disk space. I actually know what was causing the problem now, and I am just in the middle of typing a few messages. It will require a restart of the computer, so I'm just recording the audio for this, uploading this, and then I'll be restarting the computer. So forgive me if I go off on a tangent and say hold on a second, because I will be just typing a couple of messages saying, hey, I know why my disk space has gone crazy, my computer's being a bit of a derp, but I know how to fix the problem, but I need to restart, and I don't know if it'll require a system update. And obviously if it requires a system update, that may take a little longer than first planned, because it might take, 20 minutes to update. It probably won't take 20 minutes to update, but it may take 20 minutes to update, and that's the crux, because it's like, well, if it does, then we've got to be careful, because people might be like, hey, you said you would be in this stream with us, you said that you'd be here, and it's like, well, got to be careful. So if we're going to say the safe side, 20 minutes after this recording. I mean, I don't need to go there yet because it's only like 8:30. I don't need to be anywhere till 10, well, in any streams till 10, but just in case you wonder where I've gone for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, it's like, may require a system update to fix this memory problem. So, just letting you know there, we're all good, we're good. So, if I ever get on a little bit of a it's just because I am currently typing up a couple of messages just to make sure that we're not going to miss anybody. But that's fine, that is completely and totally fine. So, we will continue onwards and get Aquarius. I was just waiting to go in there. We will get Aquarius, which is Trail of Tears, and that's a pretty good, we've got Toxic Splash damage and Trail of Tears damage, so we're like becoming quite the creep monster ourselves. A lot of enemies make creep, but now we're the ones making all this creep. So they either land in the toxic aura, or they land in the toxic goop that's made, or they run over our tear goop. So the way they're going to take a lot of damage if they try following me, which is great for me. So we'll move onwards, and I believe that the boss is just through the next couple of doors. Are we on the basement too? Yeah, we got to be in the basement too. And that was me foolishly shooting a tinted rock. I forgot to shoot I was like, oh no, don't shoot, because when you shoot it pushes the bomb away from the tinted rock. So my own stupidity screwed me over there, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world if that was the case. But hey, we just move onwards and we'll go take on the boss. And once again, it's like, oh, post-commentary Spiral, can you bulls? You've already recorded this and you already, had all of this to say about the Toxic Aura Tears and the Trail of Tears. Can you bullshit your way through the next 30 minutes? I guess I can. I think I can bullshit my way through the next 30 minutes. Shouldn't be that hard, right guys? Well, this was like the perfect Trail of Tears boss here, because look, we're making toxic goop on the floor. Oh, no, we're making toxic goop all over the floor, and now my recording sound's going to go down. It's alright, we can deal with it. We can deal with it for now, but we're making toxic goop over the floor, and then Larry Jr. also coming in and just running over the Trail of Tears. Completely screwed. So I took Guppy's paw here as a backup in the fact that we may become Guppy. We didn't actually become Guppy in this run, but as I said, the audio decided to go walkabout, so it's fine. We'll deal with it. But yeah, we never became Guppy. It wasn't really expected of us to become Guppy by the 6th floor, was it? Yeah, it's the 6th floor. So hey, we deal with it. It's okay. It's all good. So, I am now currently in a Skype call. Don't worry, we'll just keep talking, we'll just do the commentary, but I'm just letting everybody know that I'm letting you guys know that I'm in a Skype call, so if I say anything weird, I might be saying it to some other person, but B, it's letting them know that I'm also recording the lost audio of this episode, because this episode has to go up for tomorrow, but we had no audio, so I had to re-record it, and this is the earliest possible time I could re-record it, because I've been doing things like I've been eating dinner, because dinner was a couple of hours ago, and I've also been editing and uploading the other one. So it's so good. But anyway, if you're wondering what I'm doing while typing messages, I am also playing Kingdom Hearts 2. So I will just have a quick ask to my friends, where are you? Are you heading to the Disney Castle?
I am.
Alright, we'll go to the Disney Castle and just grind in Timeless River for like the next 20 minutes. That'll do. Alright, there you go. Yeah, just grind in the Timeless River for like the next 20 minutes, because that'll allow me to finish the recording or finish this audio. So there you go. You know where we are on Kingdom Hearts 2. We've just beaten the first set of levels, and now we're grinding in the Timeless River, the black and white area. Which is fine, because we're playing on critical mode, and critical mode is very, very hard, and it requires you to grind some levels, because if you don't grind some levels, you're gonna get screwed in the ass. So that's that noise done. But I can multitask. I can watch the cutscenes and talk at the same time. So we are currently in the Caves 1. We're trying to locate the boss. I was hoping for many more deals with the devil, and I was hoping to find something amazing in this item room, only to find Bum Friend, which is garbage. But then I realised that on the Eternal Darkness challenge run, I can't remember what this challenge run was called now, Pitch Black, that's it. On the Pitch Black challenge run, there's item rooms, but there's no shops, and this is the only challenge run with items in it. But yeah, there is no shops within this challenge run, so I was like, well, if there's no shops, maybe Bum Friend is not all that bad, because normally you want to save your money for shops. You're going for shops like, oh, gotta save my money, I can donate it to the donation machine, or I could buy like a good item, and Bum Friend just becomes trash tier. But when there's a challenge run like this, where there are no shops, it's like, well, I've got nothing better to spend my money on, so it's all yours, Bum Friend. Maybe you're not bad on this challenge run after all. Maybe you're not that bad on this challenge run after all, my little friend, although I end up stealing half the money anyway, because I'm like, actually, maybe we could use that money for judgments. So Bum Friend became really good for a second, like, oh yeah, take this money, Bum Friend, and then he became really, really bad for a second. So it was all, it was up in the air with Bum Friend. Sometimes he gets the money, sometimes he doesn't. Overall, was he a contributing factor to the success of the run? He paid out with a few good things across the course of the run. I wouldn't say he was like the defining moment of the run. Certainly, this the poisonous aura and the Trail of Tears were the defining moment, because they helped us so much in, like, with zombies that ran over our creep. Because obviously zombies, Ifloo's guys, they all run towards you, and running towards you means that they run over our creep. So it was pretty damn good. It was pretty damn good. So we fought in this room. I was hoping for a guppy item. We didn't get a guppy item. That's okay though. You know, I was hoping for it, but it was fine. It was completely fine. So either way, we continue onwards through this this mob trap room. I didn't actually expect it to be this tiring, by the way, in this mob trap room, because I was like, oh, we can just do this really, really quickly and it'll all be fine. But unfortunately, like, it cost us a lot of health, and considering I couldn't see my health, I was like, oh, well, can't see my health. That's pretty damn bad, because that means we're going to possibly die in a moment. And right now, I was basically complaining about dying. Like, we need a satanic Bible. We need something to build up our hearts. And hilariously, we actually get the satanic Bible on this. We actually get the satanic Bible on this run. And then I start just counting my hearts up. Like, okay, we lost like all of our hearts, but we added a heart. I think we get the satanic Bible on this run, or is that the next run where I'm like, let's just sacrifice everything. Let's just go for it, shall we? Because I feel like we could go for it. So we're going to fight the boss, and as you can see there, we got Bob's brain out of the golden chest, and I thought that that was a really good item, and I think that that could have been the item that won the run, because look, it just killed one of the two hollows in one shot. So I think out of all the items that we pick up on this run, Bob's brain was definitely the defining moment, and Bob's brain was probably one of the contributing factors to the victory. It probably was the thing that maybe don't want to say this, but it might have even been the thing that carried us and gave us the victory in general. But maybe not. There was a few other items we picked up that were okay, but Bob's brain was definitely like a good 70% of the thing that allowed us to win. So we're fine with that. I'm content with that. So this is all good. We'll just grab our Jesus juice. That was more damage and range for us. And then we would go down. But I didn't realise about the no shops till after this floor, because I was like, yeah, Bumfriend's alright, but he's not the best. So I started searching this floor to find a shop. And then I was like, oh wait, there's no shops throughout the remainder of the game. I guess Bumfriend was a good purchase then. I'm actually really happy that I picked up Bumfriend now, so maybe Bumfriend wasn't as bad. So we're just gonna continue onwards, and once all these guys are dead, we'll head down to the next floor. Oh god, Minnie takes damage, doesn't she? So, yeah, I'm on another fucking protect mission. That's one thing I'm really pissed off about with Kingdom Hearts 2. Like, you know, people say it's the best one. I call bullshit on that. Because there are so many fucking protect missions. There's one mission in the Olympic Coliseum where you've got to fight, you've got to protect Meg. There's another mission here where you've got to protect Minnie. There's another one in Beast Castle where you've got to protect the Rose. Protect missions are fucking stupid. They are, like, I don't understand what people find interesting about protect missions. Like, in any game, not just Kingdom Hearts, but any game. Every single game that has protect missions, I'm like, this is fucking dumb. This is stupid. Even in you know, areas that make sense, like Dead Rising, like, you should protect your fellow man because they will get eaten and become a zombie. Yeah, I get that, they'll get eaten and become a zombie. But if I'm capable of putting two stocking stuffers together and making the giant sledgehammer axe thing of death, I'm sure that they can also put the two stocking stuffers together and make the giant sledgehammer of death. Like, they're not fucking incompetent. They're not that incompetent to not be able to put something together. And it's like Minnie here. She's got the power of fucking light, you know, because the whole game's like, you must defeat the Heartless, you must defeat the darkness. She's got the power of light, yet she's standing here like a stupid idiot doing nothing. Come on, shoot your light balls, woman. I know you're competent enough. I just watched you beat these guys, or beat a couple of guys. You know, I'm not saying she took on a whole army, but I'm with her now, and I'm taking on the army. But you know, you shot a couple of guys in the cutscene. I know you're competent enough to look after yourself. So why the hell are you saying that I have to protect you? Why are you not competent anymore? Where did your competence go between now and the cutscene? So, you know, I hate protect missions because, A, I know the people I'm protecting don't need my protection most of the time. They are competent enough to either stick the sledgehammer to the fire axe, or they have the power of light like Minnie. They're not that stupid. They're not that stupid. Well, of course, apparently Minnie is, and Minnie's going to take damage because I don't have a way to heal myself, and I'm probably going to die in critical mode now because I fucked it up and forgot to put cure on. But yeah, so main point: tech missions to me are bullshit. There's only like 5 left, although they are in critical and they are doing this bullshit like drum ba-dum 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 shockwave thing, which I can't get near because they're just being assholes like that today. Please stop being assholes like this today. Tower dudes, I don't know what these things are, they're weird. I also have to say, I kind of hate the... Oh, okay, Minnie, will you actually give me some health back if I do the faith thing? No, of course you don't, because that would make you somewhat of a useful person, wouldn't it now? Oh, that could have killed me. Don't do that to Minnie, please. Okay, there's only 2 guys left, and Minnie hasn't got that much damage on her, so I'm going to assume that she's more than competent enough to take care of one dude. Go on, Minnie. I'm low on health because we're on critical mode. I'm sure you can take care of yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. There we go. Okay, it's dead. Everything is done. And there is the Satanic Bible as predicted. That is perfectly timed. So yes, we did indeed end up trading all of our health to the deal with the devil. Like, we have literally only got 1 black heart at this point, I think, from when I was saying it, because I was saying on the original recording, oh man, this is really high risk, high reward. If we fuck up once, if we come across a champion, or if we get hit by a boss once, we're dead. We are just completely dead. We need to survive. Very good. But yeah, it's like, we need to survive 6 rooms without getting hit. Like, any guy could be a champion in the darkness. Any guy could just completely screw us over and we're dead. That creep could kill us, we're dead. So then Bumfriend paid out. Bumfriend heard my pleas and he's like, oh, are you gonna die? No, please don't die, because then I won't get any money. And if I don't get any money, then I won't be able to get fed, I guess. So here, have the rosary bead, because it'll give you a greater chance of spirit hearts. And I was like, thank you, Bumfriend, but we're in a room with guys that shoot explosions, and I also shoot explosions. So we could be dead in one hit. Like, this room could have been the end of us. This could have been our demise in this room. But it wasn't. It wasn't. So it's all good. It's all fine. Good for me. So, we move onwards into this room, and I can't remember, did we just kill the boss? I'm pretty sure we just killed the boss. I wasn't paying attention there, because I was going off on my tangent about protect missions, and I think all protect missions are bullshit, because it's like, survivors in Dead Rising. Look, survivors in Dead Rising, you can tape a sledge axe to a fire hammer. If I can tape a sledge axe, no, it's a sledgehammer. If I can take a sledgehammer to a fire axe, I'm sure you can too. Here's some duct tape. Go nuts, survivor, but nope, they need fucking protecting. Minnie's got the power of light, and she shoots the darkness away. But apparently, that's only in cutscenes. She comes out of a cutscene, she stands there like a stupid bint, and just is like, oh look, there's this tower of darkness hitting me. I'm just going to let it hit me and let my damage bar go all the way up so that Spyro may have to restart the mission. That's bullshit, Minnie, and you know it's bullshit. What other protect missions are there? Let me think about other games that have had protect. Fucking Ratchet and Clank, that one stupid bollocks protect mission in Ratchet and Clank. I don't remember who I was supposed to protect, but it's like they get one hit and they just shatter like glass. But in a cutscene though, they can take several hits in a cutscene, but no, outside of a cutscene, they shatter like glass. So you better be sure you've got like the Rhino or the Rhino 2 or whatever to protect them, because fuck you. So main point, protect missions are bullshit. I don't like them. And I have just seen, we have fought the boss, and because we have half a heart, I was like, well, we're about to get a Satanic Bible charge, and there's an extra heart from the pentagram. So again, this was high risk, high reward. But there's the book of the Satanic Bible ready. So we're at 2 hearts now, if you're wondering. We are still very low, 2 hearts, but because we've got the damage now to survive the later floors, this is where we start steamrolling the game and we start building up our health. Something fierce, which is good for me. I'm happy that we can steamroll the game something fierce. So we will move down to the next floor, which I believe is our second to last floor. Are we on the depths already? Because in this challenge run we only got to get to Mom, because obviously you can't see your health. And I think they thought it might have been a bit dickish if we had to go all the way to Mom's heart. I also own this because there is a 1% chance that these bombable chests can pay out with items, and sometimes that 1% is a deal with the devil item. So I was hoping, you know, Guppy, Mom's knife, something like that. But it was never to be. It was never to be, so we headed down to the depths. Yes, this is our second to last floor, because as I stated, they decided that it's not that dickish to make you go to Mom's heart. And as you can see, one friend picked up a dime and paid out with a load of pills, and I was like, could these pills be the defining factor? And it's like, yeah, there's a health up, that brings us our health up, and this is where our health now starts to steamroll out of control, which I'm completely happy with. I got a couple of extra abilities as saw just then. What are we going to do here? We're going to put on Retaliating Slash. That seems good to me. I don't know what any of these do. And we're going to also put on this auto thing, because that seems good as well, and I don't know what any of these do. Oh shit, we picked up Leaf Bracer. Do I have an AP boost? I would love to get Leaf Bracer so that we don't get damaged when we've got Cure going. That'd be fine. But also, now we're in the depths. This is where Bob's brain helps us a lot, but also becomes a major curse, because we encounter a lot of rooms in which you know, enemies are grouped together like I Lose guys, and they're all on these little corridors and they get really grouped together. It's like I can't shoot. Because if I shoot, I'm going to launch Bob's brain forwards. Well, there's a knife loose guy right in front of me, so if I shoot, it'll launch Bob's brain forwards and it'll explode in my face. That's one full heart gone, and we've still only got 2 hearts, because we haven't picked up any red hearts yet. So that health up doesn't mean shit, because it's just an empty heart container. So we've still only got 2 hearts at this point. It's like, I can't shoot Bob's brain. So it became quite a help. It was weird, because it was like a help to have Bob's brain, but it was also a major hindrance, and it's like, shit, what do we do? So we just focused, we relaxed, we took a deep breath, and we're like, okay, just be careful and only shoot when you know Bob's brain isn't going to hit anything. Like this, you see how I made Bob's brain purposely dodge the spider and that guy there, so because it would have exploded in my face. And now it's like, okay, now everybody's away from me. So if Bob's brain goes off in that dude's face, but we managed to kill that dude, that would have been fine, but it didn't. So it's all okay. And obviously there's 3 red chests in here, so I was like, oh, 3 red chests, the Guppy dream! Come on, Guppy! Watch what we get in this chests. So just remember, the first chest had spiders. I want you to look at all 3 of these chests as well, because that's something else. So remember, first chest had spiders in it. That's bad. We gotta fight one more wave, and this is what I mean about Bob's brain. It's like, I can't shoot because Bob's brain would fire forwards. I thought I was far enough away at that point, and we were all good. So, second chest, more spiders. That was pretty shit. Third chest, bombs. What a complete load of crap that mob trap room was. Oh dear. But anyway, we'll go back to abilities, because I've just used an AP boost, and we'll equip Leaf Bracer. That's some sweet stuff there. Right. Perfect. So I am now heading into Timeless River. Are you heading into Timeless River? Oh no, he's not heading into Timeless Tower, he's heading into that area with the towers that I was just telling you about, where there's so many towers and I almost died because Minnie's a piece of shit and doesn't decide to shoot, so he's a little bit behind, but that's okay because I'm multitasking here. And this is a point where I completely regretted picking up Bumfriend, because it's like, oh, there's a judgment. That's why I shouldn't have let him pick up that dime. But it's okay, because Satanic Bible got charged, and we got a health upgrade, so that's basically 2 HP. Should we be able to find some red hearts to fill that HP gauge? That's okay, though, because we're also... we don't have to worry about making judgment pay out, because we're on, like, the second to last floor. So we don't have to, like, make him pay out with something big or grand, because all we need to do is survive one more floor after this, and then we're done. So it was alright. And then there was Crack the Sky, and it's like, we may use Crack the Sky against the boss, but I don't think it's necessary. I think we can deal with it without the... without the Crack the Sky. You know, we've picked up the Toxic Tears, we've picked up the Trail of Tears, we've got Bob's Brain doing explosion damage, we've got the Pact, or the Mark, sorry, we picked up the Mark in there, so we've got extra damage. So I think we're completely fine to take on the boss without the Crack the Sky, and it was a decision that proved fine. You know, maybe if we had to go to Mom's Heart, that might have been a decision that I would have thought about a little bit more and changed a little bit. But it was a thing that didn't prove to be a big issue. And now you might have noticed with this zombie guy, I'm trying to like not shoot him, and I'm trying to lure him up this way, because I wanted to lure him into this like little section of skulls and blow him up with Bob's Brain, because we haven't got any bombs, as you notice. But I was like, oh, this is it, and he revealed a black heart and a tarot card, which was Temperance, which was useless to us. But the black heart was still nice, so I was fine with that. So that was completely fine, and we are one room away from the boss, so we'll take on this boss and we'll be good to go. I can't remember who this boss was. I also hope that this boss may have dropped a bomb, or if we could find a bomb, because as you can see, there is a red chest down in that corner, which is completely fine as well. We also picked up the missing page, but I don't know if I reiterated this if it's in this episode or the next episode. What I said about the missing page, oh no, because we unlocked the missing page in the last episode. We picked up the missing page in this episode just because we could. It doesn't do anything, because the missing page itself is something that is used Maybe, I'm not too sure. I think it's something to do with unlocking that really super secret character that everybody knows about but nobody will talk about because they don't want to spoil it. But in order to actually use the missing page to its full potential to maybe unlock him, I don't know if it unlocks him, but it does something. But it only does it on the later floors like the Womb and Shoal and the Cathedral. We're not going that far, so I picked it up, but I picked it up knowing that it wouldn't do anything. It's like, oh hey, well, I guess we'll pick it up, but I know it's not going to do anything because it's not going to be useful to the later floors, and we're not going down to the later floors. Maybe if we got a shovel or something to bypass to get to a later floor, then we will totally take it, but if we don't get a shovel, it doesn't matter, does it? So it was fine by me. But anyway, that is Krampus down, and Krampus also very generously give us a bomb, which allowed us to get to this red chest, and I was like, Guppy, nope, just this horrible crap here. So we will just ignore that horrible straw bomb, have a quick look around the floor, see if we can find a cursed room, and if we can't find a cursed room, fuck it, we'll go down to the last floor, which is what we indeed did do. So it's like, well, that's worth a bomb, so unless we get a bomb, can't do anything with that. That guy, I regret picking bum friend up, but oh well. This room, that's not attached to a cursed room, so it looks like we're going, guys, and of course we indeed did go. So we fired Bob's brain very effectively there, took 2 out at once, and then I was like, well, seems Judgment probably won't pay out in 1 cent. We'll pick this up, and this takes us to full health, and this takes us to like 6 spirit hearts. Oh my god, my audio has gone down terribly. Excuse me, audio, I need you to be boosted quite terribly. There you go. Now it's back to normal. Okay. Okay, that's better. I wonder why it went down then. I just turned and saw my audio had gone down. It's like, hey, audio, Audacity, what are you playing at? I set you at 50. Why are you going down? You shouldn't be you should stay. Don't you go down to 10 on my watch, mister. I know it hasn't been at 10 for very long. I did say that, but it's like, hey, don't be doing that on my watch, mister. This is why I also hate post-commentary, because Audacity never behaves with you. Because it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just go down whenever he's on Skype or something, and then if he starts talking really quiet like this, then I'll just go down even more. So Spyro has to shout into his microphone just to make sure that I don't fuck up. Fuck you, Audacity. Don't be messing with me. Why can't you be like Camtasia and just keep a constant volume level? Silly thing. But regardless, we are on our last floor. We have the Satanic Bible charged. We used it. We're at like 7 hearts now. So I said, like, last item room. If the last item room has a spacebar item, no matter how shitty it is, even if it's the poop, we'll take it, because the Satanic Bible is going to do nothing for us in the mom fight. It's not going to be able to heal us because we haven't got the nun's habit. So if we can get a spacebar item, that'd be great. So I thought about this and I was like, well, we might as well use the Sun card because it's the last floor to give us the map, and then we'll take the Empress into the mom boss fight and get double stats, and because we've got double stats we should be able to win easier, so we'll do that. So we'll wait for this troll bomb to explode, and it's like, and we'll also take a quick detour to see who this mini-boss is, but this will be the end of the challenge run, and I think we unlock the Rune of Hagalaz in this one. So that's nice, that's a new rune activated, that's another challenge run down, ticking it all off the list, getting Rebirth closer to its completion. And we did fight Gluttony, and I was like, hey Gluttony, can you pay out with your HP upgrade please? I would love as much HP to fight Mom as possible, because I don't know our HP, because we got Curse of the Unknown, and he was like, no, fuck you, I'm just going to pay out with the Troll Bomb. But hey, that's completely fine, because he give us a bomb, and the bomb allows us to blow up this gold chest, and with 8 keys, why the hell wouldn't we? Well, that's the very reason why, because we got a Troll Bomb in it. But hey, it's still okay, isn't it? So we approach the Mom boss fight. I think I fought in 1x room, so I was like, well, we're only 1 room away from getting a Satanic Bible charge, so we might as well fight in 1 more room. We are literally a couple of minutes away from the end now. I think we are 34 out of 37. We are 3 minutes out of We are 3 minutes away from the end. Why has it gone down again? See what I mean? Why has it gone down again? Do I have to hold you in place? Do I have to hold you in place, mister? Fuck you. Fine, I'm just going to hold you here. I can hold the mouse button down at 72 for like 3 minutes. If that's the way you want to play, I'll play it that way. Fuck you, Audacity. Making me hold this button down. How could you be so cruel, Audacity? Making me hold the vertical input volume thing in place with the left mouse button because you can't behave and you go down to like 10% audio when I'm not looking. You are a dick, Audacity, and you should be ashamed of yourself. And I was like, here's Monstro's Tooth. You know what? It's better than the Satanic Bible because, well, it'll do damage to Mom. And I thought, you know what, we'll also just come in this room just to check out what's in the secret room. Doesn't matter if it's good, doesn't matter if it's bad. We're going to take on Mom, we're going to end the challenge run. So it's all good. Right, so, or have we already been into the... must have already been into the secret room. Oh no, we had no bombs. But there goes Monstro's Tooth, and as you can see, it did 1% of her overall damage, which was completely crap. That's okay, because Bob's brain did a good piece of damage there. Mom is constantly stepping on our trail of tears, as well as the toxic goop we leave behind from the mysterious liquid. And of course we've got the Empress, which is doubling all of our stats. Take her down faster. Of course I did take damage. I was like, oh, careful, Spyro. You don't know your health. You don't want to take too much damage here. So yeah, just be careful on that. Just be very, very careful on that, which is fine by me. Even holding the button, I've just noticed on Audacity, even holding the goddamn button, our audio is fluctuating up and down every which way. But either way, there is the boss defeated, and there was the Rune of Hagalaz unlocked. So that's that was a good run. So very sorry about the post-commentary. We do have normal audio in the next run. I did notice it after this run, so all of the other runs do have their audio with them. But that is the end of the run, and we did good. So, thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to leave a like, and if you're enjoying the series, feel free to subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next one.